So one of my favorite bands growing up when I was a little younger was a band called Face to Face. They're from Southern California, a punk rock band. They had an album called Don't Turn Away that was an absolute game changer for me. And in here is a 25-year retrospective of their career, just going through day one up until modern times. And in this is something pretty awesome that I want to share with you guys. How sick is this? Face to Face, 25 years of SoCal punk, the visual history. Seminal melodic punk institution Face to Face have created a rich legacy ever since frontman Trevor Keith formed the band in Victorville, California 25 years ago. They're still doing it too. They're still... It's like, did you used to, when you would go get an album or a CD, a record or whatever, and you would open up the liner notes, did you used to smell them? Right, because it smells like a new record, it smells like a new album. Sometimes the paper had that like quality to it, and you're like, it's exactly what this is like. It's so good, it's so good. So, let me see, I don't know what page this is on, so bear with me while I flip through this a little bit. I've come very, very close many times to getting a version of that tattooed on me, but haven't yet. Not saying it won't happen, but could. Chris Connolly, Saves the Day. Good New Jersey band right there. They're awesome. This is, I swear, if the, like, I don't know, 14-year-old me, or 12, 13, whatever it was, knew that this was happening right now, he would never believe it in a million years. But when you go to page 81 of the Face to Face 25-year, what does that say? Patrick C. O'Connor, The Dan Patrick Show. That's me. I'm in the book. Holy crap. How awesome is this? So I gave a story, if you remember back in the New York City Super Bowl, we did a thing called like My New York City or something like that, and I basically told this story, and you fast forward a few years later, the band saw the story, liked it, and we're like, hey, we're doing a book, we'd like to put it in there. I'm like, yeah, awesome, that'd be great, that's amazing. The show was sometime in the winter of 1996 at Coney Island High, a now defunct club on St. Mark's Place in the East Village. Being 16 years old, my friends and I did the classic, I'm sleeping at your house, you're sleeping at my house routine on our parents, and took the train from South Amboy, New Jersey into the city. Sometime during the Face to Face set, I was crowd surfing and accidentally kicked a guy in the head, pinning him against the stage. He was pretty pissed and retaliated by ripping both sneakers off my feet and throwing them across the club. It's a 100% true story. I made my way to the side of the venue, which seemed to be the safest spot to not get my feet crushed, and I'll never forget the feeling in my stomach as I stood against the wall and watching my airwalks bounce back and forth over the crowd's arms like two beach balls. One of the sneakers reached the stage, and Trevor, the lead singer of Face to Face, was holding it up asking, whose sneaker is this? I think he was genuinely trying to get it back to its owner, but even he had to laugh when literally everyone in the club yelled, mine! Including me, who was like, no, like, dude, those are my sneakers, please, it's the middle of winter in New York City. Oh my God. Obviously a hopeless cause, Trevor was chuckling when he threw the sneaker back into the crowd, and as I saw them disappear into a sea of strangers, I thought, crap, how in the hell am I gonna get home now? Standing in my socks at a club in New York City with a foot of snow on the ground, having no idea how I was going to get back uptown to the train, I was clearly paying some karmic debt for sneaking out of my house. The only choice was to wait for the show to end and hope they were still there. I met up with my friends after, waited for the crowd to clear out, and in one of the most amazing strokes of luck ever, both sneakers were sitting on the floor, like they had been waiting for me there all along. I wish I could say that was the last time I snuck out of my house, but I can say that was the last time I lost my sneakers at a show. I wore nothing but 8-eye Doc Martens from that moment forward. My journey to that show in New York City really started years earlier when I was given Don't Turn Away by my sister's boyfriend. There was something about the energy of the music combined with the thoughtfulness of the lyrics that really struck a chord with me at 13. Finding your place in life, falling down, getting back up, questioning the status quo and authority, and trying to find the answers and take control of your own life. Those are all themes and feelings that have stuck with me my entire life and have had a huge impact on who I am as a person. Boom, Face to Face. So sick.